You can order the parking brake shoes used in the video on CarParts.com via the link in the description. Turn off your vehicle's ignition. Set the parking brake. Pull on the hood release handle and open the hood. Open the brake fluid reservoir. Loosen the wheel lug nuts on the rear wheels. In order to change the parking brake shoes on your vehicle, you will need to take off the wheels to have full access. Lift the rear of your vehicle. Place the vehicle on the jack stands. We strongly suggest watching our video on how to jack your Honda Civic safely before carrying out this step. Don't forget to put the wheels under the vehicle. It is now necessary to release the parking brake in order to clear the grip of the drum brake shoes on the disc. Hey, it's Alex from CarParts.com. If you enjoy this video and want to support us, like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, back to work. Remove the brake drum. Now you can see your car's parking brake shoes. Using a flathead screwdriver, remove the spring from the adjuster lever. Next, using pliers, rotate the hold-down pin on the front brake shoe a quarter turn to release the hold-down clip. Use a flathead screwdriver to pry the front brake shoe out of its slot. Then, remove the bottom spring connecting the two brake shoes using needle nose pliers. Use a flathead screwdriver to push the self-adjuster lever off the brake shoes to release the adjusting lever from its slot. Remove the adjuster lever. Pull on the lower part of the front brake shoe to release it from its slot. Then remove the upper spring that holds the two brake shoes together. Remove the self-adjuster. Next, using pliers, rotate the hold-down pin on the rear brake shoe a quarter turn to release the hold-down clip. You can now remove the rear brake shoe from its slot. Disengage the parking brake cable from the lever. When replacing the back brake drums, you should also replace the brake cylinder, an essential component in the good working of the system. Using a wire brush, start by brushing the metal hose connection and spray it with penetrating oil. Using a 10mm pipe wrench, unscrew the metal hose connection. Using a 10mm wrench, unscrew the two rear brake cylinder retaining bolts. You can now remove the wheel cylinder. You can order the parking brake shoes kit used in the video on CarParts.com via the link in the description. Take the rear brake cylinder. Start by removing the stopping plug. Then put it back in place. Screw the two retaining bolts back in. Next, screw the metal hose connector back in. Clean with brake cleaner to remove all traces of brake fluid. Clean the brake backing plate with a wire brush, brake cleaner, and paper towels. If you want to know which parts and tools we use in this video, just check the description and you'll find everything you need. Grease the bearing surfaces of the parking brake shoes with copper grease. Take the old rear brake shoe, secure it in a vise. Using a flathead screwdriver, hammer, and pliers, remove the brake lever retaining clip. Remove the washer. Separate the parking brake shoe from the parking brake lever. Then remove the pin. Remove the brake shoe. Take the new rear brake shoe. Secure it in the vise. Lightly grease the brake shoes where they come into contact with the lever. Insert the pin. Install the parking brake lever on the brake shoe. Put the washer in place. Find the new clip, then lock it in place using pliers. Take the assembly. Install the cable in the brake lever. Then install the rear brake shoe in its slot. Take the first hold-down pins and hold-down clips. Put them back in place on the rear brake shoe. Unscrew the adjuster completely to clean it. Apply high-temperature grease to its threads to prevent corrosion over time. Put it back in place roughly on the rear brake shoe. Then place the two springs in the rear brake shoe. Take the front brake shoe and insert the bottom into it. Fit the front brake shoe by sliding the adjuster through it. Now you can put the second hold-down pins and hold-down clips back in place. Apply high-temperature grease to the adjuster lever pin. Then put it back in place. Secure the assembly by screwing the upper spring back onto the front brake shoe. Using pliers, install the adjuster tension spring. Before reinstalling the brake drum, the brake shoe assembly must be centered on the backing plate. Then clean the contact surface between the brake shoes and the brake drum with brake cleaner and paper towels. When replacing a drum brake, you need to bleed the brake fluid system to remove air from the system. To do this, we suggest watching our video, How to Bleed the Brake Fluid System Honda Civic. Once the circuit has been bled, close the bleeder and remove the tool. Don't forget to clean the bleeder with brake cleaner to remove all traces of brake fluid. Don't forget to clean the parts around the bleeder with brake cleaner to remove all traces of brake fluid. For great content, our best price, and fast shipping, download the CarParts.com app now. Then you will be able to put the wheels back on your vehicle. Put the car back on the ground and block the wheels properly. Don't forget to screw the brake fluid cap back on before starting the car. Operation complete.
Quality parts, priced right.